Damn, I didn't know it did all this. You in the Warriors?
Peace be under you. Mind frame, you don't speak. Sup with you. Time change, front door always open. Come on in, certain rooms. It's off limits if you trouble in. I can spot it like computers. You ain't got no drive, you just wait for me to boot up. I keep hope alive on my shoulders is my future. I'm coaching the team, got no players left to suit up. Put me in Hall of Fame, but off the wall, a flower grew in the shade in front of y'all. A power move if you want some credit. Now forget it, ain't no water under bridges. I get wetted, I'm repellent. Shower proof, keep it clean until I can. I take it there, never been, but confident. I make it there, harmful or you harmless. I keep calm until you aren't. We aiming at each other over comment. I say two brothers walking through the world unprepared. One let it fear while the other one dead. But now came a chance, neither one of them to share. Are they aiming at each other or the air? Go ahead, just shot, just shot, just shot, just shot. You don't know somebody, tell somebody who you're not. You don't know somebody, tell somebody who you're not.
Like I'm getting the Bulls. Turn on one of these Bulls.
Yeah. Peace be unto you, mind frame. Now you speak what you need. Times change, penthouse to the lobby. If you think that you somebody who can hold an open door, well then history gets copied. If you poor long enough, or you rich for a while, you think it is meant to be. Turn your status to a style. Take a job, take a job, take a. I'm just trying to lift my burden and your loss. Gets it light, is there a habit or a law to break? Be accountable, countering what y'all can say. If I get caught my own,
yeah.
I call to pay. It doesn't matter if it's right, it wasn't wrong today. But by tomorrow, when the bridges where the water lays.
Turn on these Bulls.
We're live, the home of the Chicago Bulls, the United Center. We're all set to bring you NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will join us momentarily from the sidelines. And the backcourt matchup tonight, Brent, definitely high-powered. At the point guard position in particular, much more scoring expected than in decades past.
You got to be a triple threat at every position. And at the point guard, it just commands so much more attention. They're the initiators of the offense. There's so many guys who are tremendous scorers that can create opportunities themselves with the ball and do it from deep range. They can play off a pick and roll and manipulate the defenses. So it has been a golden era for point guards, and it's a new way in which they play, being able to shoot that three ball, Kevin.
Young's shot is off.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Here's Ball. And the rejection by Collins.
Good timing defensively. Collins just up there, the long arms, and quick off the deck.
Hunter, no good. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls.
It's exciting to think about how much more John Collins might grow as a player. His shooting is obviously strong, but he's always working towards reaching that next level as a player.
DeAndre Hunter, no one around him. Oh, and that one had the right spit on it, and it is good.
Yeah, that's a shoot-around shot as Hunter had plenty of space to knock it down.
Kick out to Lavine. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Greg, when you think about areas where John Collins is sharpening his game, the defensive end of the floor jumps to mind.
Yeah, and Kevin, that defense is something he's working on, and he's already made big strides. I know he's ready to put in the work to reach his ultimate potential.
Lavine wide open. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
You got to run Lavine off that line. He's a legitimate threat to do damage from deep.
Young drives in, and the shot goes in. Young's got his second basket.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And here's Young after the three-pointer from Zach Lavine. Driving inside. Trae Young again. Young's got 6. Right side Lavine. The Trae. Another 3 for Chicago.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
From outside the arc. And again, it's Trae Young with the triple. He's got 9.
Young knows his range to answer his opponent.
There's a minute 47 left here in the first quarter. Lavine can't hit.
Oh shit, niggas be doing that to Red. Why the fuck would you come walk by me?
To the middle. The kick out to Young. Screen by Capella. To the paint. Makes it off the glass.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
For 3, Lavine. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Kicks it out to Collins. And there's the drive. Young with no one around. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Well, the teammates and the coaching staff know that he's going to take those kind of shots as Trae takes a quick one.
Lavine gets the bucket.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Young outside. Fires the 3. Rebound collected by Lavine. Inside. Williams. That's good, and it's Lavine with the assist.
Yeah, and with improving court awareness, Lavine continues to tap into his limitless potential when making plays.
To the inside. To the left wing. Young outside.
Oh my God.
Screen by Capella. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Collins. And that one drops for him.
John Collins does a nice job reading the defense there, staying focused right through the contact and gets the finish.
Lavine for 3. That one no good. And so it's Zach Lavine making things happen for the Chicago Bulls. What an amazing quarter.
All right, look who's coming out of the court.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Well, the backstory of Clint Capella is interesting, as he was only the second player, Greg, from Switzerland to make it to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, you know, you don't think of basketball right away when you think of Switzerland, but the game has grown so much in Europe over the years. Guys like Capella, who might have gone into soccer at one point, are now gravitating towards hoops.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, the league remains in love with three-pointers, but DeMar DeRozan remains true to his game. He says, if I see 100 people walking left, that doesn't mean I'm going to do the same. I see this clear path and want to stay right. Shooting threes, I feel like I'm settling, whereas I think anytime I drive, I'm going to score or get fouled. Kevin, different strokes, different folks.
Yeah, but D.A., I love that strategy. Thanks for that story. Outside Collins. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Pass to Capella. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Hawks passing it around. There's a screen by Collins. And
Ain't no
finish off by
fucking
Collins.
way.
I would
Ain't
say
no
that
more
Trae Young's
percent.
pick and roll game is fairly advanced for a player his age. What a treat to watch.
White with it. He's got 5. And the rejection by Collins. And he recovers it. They kick it out to Green. On the wing, Jones. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Pass to Green. Trying to get open is Johnson. The Bulls keep it alive. Outside, Green. Johnson the screen. 5 on the clock. And it's White missing. And so it's Capella who brings up the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. It's a 5-point game.
Like, are you shitting me?
Greg, you know a thing or two about being a floor general. It's no longer just a traditional guard role.
Not at all. Now there are point forwards, even point centers, and an offense doesn't have to run through the backcourt anymore. You look at guys like LeBron and Jokic, it's a different game.
Well, Capella at that size really has no issues spotting the open man.
2 minutes.
Here's White. Hits the three-point bomb. White's got 8 here in the quarter.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Young way outside. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Young's got 17 now.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitors.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Chicago shooting their first foul shot of the game.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
Took him no time at all on that one. Williams has got the lead up to 7 now for the Bulls.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And stolen by White. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Outside, Lavine. From downtown. And the Bulls, another 3.
They're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc. He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half.
Here's Lavine. And Capella sends it back.
And Capella, one of the best shot blockers in the NBA. You can see his timing on that play.
And the Bulls, another 3.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
It's deflected.
And
DeAndre Hunter getting that block mostly because of great positioning.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Blocking foul called on Kobe White. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Coming onto the floor for your Bulls.
Here's Young.
Lonzo Ball.
Pass to Hunter. Outside, Bogdanovich.
Oh, shit.
Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
That's his first personal foul.
The pump fake getting it done. Bogdanovich with a crafty play there.
All right.
And he makes the first.
Bogdanovich at the line for 3.
He doesn't get the
They getting
second.
loud in there.
Bogdanovich
They getting loud in
with a
there.
ton of confidence. And there's good reason for it. Over the last 4 seasons, he's performed so consistently well. Really raised the eyebrows about how talented this big guy can be.
This one for 3. The shot that time, not on target.
End of the first half with a score. The Bulls 45. The Hawks 34.
Call him back.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. From beyond the arc, they've been absolutely tremendous. Back right after this. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Young looking around. Pass to Hunter. Back to Young. With the shot. Nice form on the 20-footer. Young's got the first points to start out the third quarter for Atlanta.
And Young not a stranger to nights like this where he's putting up big numbers. He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Atlanta Hawks are back. Last season, they won the Southeast Division for the first time in 6 seasons. With quality players at every position, things are starting to gel. Trae Young said, "This feels good. We just have a lot of belief in each other." Guys, they are poised to be good for a long time.
Well, they've clearly made the turn, David. Thanks. In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star game, Trae Young had an incredible night.
Steelers are gonna fuck me on
against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the 4th youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in a game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trae's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league.
Young, good.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
Well, he's doing everything he can to make them competitive. And by everything, I mean draining threes.
Young drives in. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Trae Young in this game is playing completely
Don't get loud
in
and
control and
understand.
taking advantage of defenders being overly aggressive. Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does grip. Wasted no time on that one. Bulls got 5.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looks like plenty of room.
Lavine was a back-to-back champ at the slam dunk contest. He doesn't waste an opportunity to put on a show.
Down low. The kick out to Young. Capella at the elbow.
Good.
Collins wide open. He fires. A three-pointer, no good. Left side, Lavine. And he hammers that one down right in the face of DeAndre Hunter.
Offensively, Lavine is totally in the zone. Defense is having a hard time shaking him off his spots.
So it's the Hawks now. They trail by 16. Right side, Collins. And there's the call on John Collins. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
Really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Oh, shit.
The Bulls leading by 16. .143 left in the third. That bucket in no time at all. Lavine
So up to the
got
channel.
42 in the game.
He is at his best when it matters most. This game is theirs as long as he can keep this up.
Here's Young. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Young's got 29.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Lavine. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his
What's the name of me, man?
Kevin, you tend to forget this about lavine. I mean, he's still so young. You feel like he's been in the league forever.
You know, Greg, I was just thinking about Zach lavine and his age. He's just now in his mid to late 20s.
And he's grown so much since that rookie year. Excited to see what numbers he can put up as he gets ready to enter into his run.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up. So maybe just a step too far.
And over the years, lavine has put on the
That's
muscle,
Bulls ball.
which helps him on those
Fuck me
challenging
already.
finishes at the rim.
Young from deep three-point range. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
And Zach lavine gets the whistle that time.
That's fake.
That is his
That's right.
first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
The Hawks trail by 20. Young from deep three-point range. No good on the quick three.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
The Bulls leading by 20. Outside, lavine. The three-pointer is right on target. Lavine's got 52 points.
And what's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Capella. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
The assist.
And it's 8 points for Clint Capella.
We appreciate Trae Young and that shooting ability, but reminding us once again, he will dish.
Bulls have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
Personal foul.
Last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Nine seconds left in the third quarter. And Trae Young
Work.
gets the whistle that time. It's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second.
Really just a
personal foul.
great play to sacrifice his
Second team
body
foul.
and take the charge.
Here's lavine. Good if it goes.
Yeah.
And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater.
The end.
And so it's Zach lavine making things happen for the Chicago Bulls.
How many years you
And
got?
some kind of quarter from long range winds up with 15 points from beyond the arc. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an
Hey.
evenly fought contest. The Bulls leading by 23. Three-pointer. Gets gets it to go from beyond the arc. Lavine's got 57 points.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense. A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Lock at 6. Here he goes. Atlanta with the rebound. Young fires away from outside. A quick shot there, and it's off target. Stolen by Collins. Over Lavine. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Go.
To make that mistake at
Let's
this
go.
time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
And it's ball penetrating. Lavine feeling it out a bit. Going inside. And the shot is good. Lavine's got 59 points.
In a natural score, Lavine is content to try his luck from just about anywhere on the court.
And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a handle. Well, the rest of the team has looked pretty bad tonight, but he's done a fantastic job of scoring the ball and carrying the load on offense.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Young outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Lavine
This
for
guy's
three.
being too cold.
And the Bulls another three.
Wow, unconscious has he been this
I actually
quarter.
wasn't sure if I could
Riding
lose him.
that hot hand.
Collins.
John Collins.
And finished off by Collins.
Way too easy for Collins. With ideal positioning, he's a real problem.
3 points.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
For three, Lavine. It's good from long range.
His precision on pull-up jump shots is what makes Lavine one of the league's most dangerous scorers. His mechanics off the dribble are on point.
Stolen by Lavine. Three-pointer. And the Bulls another three. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Chicago.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness. Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And the technical free throw is good.
And at times, it just feels like DeRozan is still underappreciated. Receives a lot of criticism for what he doesn't do and not enough credit for what he does.
Young's shot is off.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Bulls.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Zach LaVine.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
LaVine for three. And the Bulls another three.
This arena was rocking throughout the night.
Yeah,
You
them
could
niggas pass
really
that
feel
Levine after this
the energy.
shit.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Here's Lavine. And he goes big with the dunk right on top of John Collins.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
He had stolen by Capella. Stolen by Lavine. There's the three. Rebounded by Capella. Young from deep three-point range.
Trae Young.
From beyond the arc and then some. Young's got 47 points. And Lavine, here we go. And he can't jam it through. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin.